Hi, I'm Kathy McKinnon, broker and owner of Point South Realty, and today I am with Rick.
Hi, I'm Rick Rieger with Total Mortgage, and I am a lender.
And we're here to talk today about something specific in lending, and that is, how do you get a mortgage on a manufactured home in Florida? So I know a lot of folks that come to Florida, not everybody wants the concrete block, single family home or a condo. A lot of people are coming from manufactured home parks outside of the state. They come into the state, they love the community feel, and they want that same type of environment here. There are always questions and concerns that I get from people about owning one in Florida, but one of the biggest questions I get is, how do they finance a manufactured home if they've never financed one before? So I brought you here today because I know you can tell us a little bit about what's required, what's allowed, and what is a no-go.
Right. So in terms of manufactured homes, there's a few things to consider. First off, you have to own the lot. In other words, whole parks are either leased lots or they're owned lots, and no lender will loan on a leased lot. That's the first thing. Secondly, regarding a loan, is you have to have insurance. A lot of people don't have insurance on manufactured homes, but when you get a loan, you do have to have homeowners insurance. And in terms of credit scores, you can get an FHA loan for 580 score. You can get a conventional for 640. And in terms of down payments, you can get as low as 3.5%. But if you do a USDA loan, which there are plenty here in Florida, depending on where your lot is and where the mobile home is, you can go 0 down payment.
Wow. Now there are some other stipulations too, right? As far as the home itself has to fit certain criteria in order to qualify for a mortgage?
Yeah, the home has to be built before June 15th or after June 15th, 1976. No lender will give you a loan on a house that's older than that.
Okay.
And secondly, you have to read the HOAs. Every park has them, and there are a lot of restrictions. Some parks have a restriction on credit score.
Oh, wow.
Some parks have restrictions on how you can rent it. Most don't want Airbnb. It's a minimum rental. So if you're an investor and you want to rent it out, please make sure you read the HOAs before you go and purchase, because some don't allow rentals. Some allow, you can do it for a month at a time. Others allow you to do it for a year. So you have to read the HOAs. That's really critical.
Always read the fine print. Get those documents from the agent. Is there a requirement about the foundation or how it needs to be set on the property?
It just can't be on wheels.
Okay.
A lot, in other words, generally it can't be.
You can't be able to take off with it.
Exactly.
You don't want your mortgage going down the street.
You don't want to hitch, and you don't want it on wheels, and one day it's just gone.
Exactly. Okay. So there's a lot of availability in that. So making sure that you're looking for a park that is not a lease lot.
Correct.
So you have to own the actual land. And that does narrow it down. I know here in Florida, there's only so many that offer that. There are a lot of them that are a rent park.
Right.
And in that situation, you cannot get a mortgage for that property, maybe a personal loan or something like that. But you obviously want the benefits of the mortgage if possible.
Right.
So looking for one that is resident owned, like the one we're in now, or else you're going to have to find some other way to pay for it.
Well, otherwise you pay cash.
Right.
And then if you pay cash, you don't need insurance because there's nobody, making you do that.
Right.
So, it just kind of depends on what you want to do.
Right. And then making sure from a realtor standpoint, when you buy in Florida, not only just homeowners insurance, but if you are looking in an area that could potentially require flood insurance, make sure you take that into account. Make sure you look at the flood maps. Obviously, if you're working with me, it's one of the very first things I look for, because that adds on to your monthly payment, and it can be quite a lot depending on where you're at.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, I really appreciate you coming and talking to us today about mortgages and manufactured homes. I hope you found this helpful. If you need any more information about buying, selling, or transitioning to senior living, feel free to visit my website. And Rick?
Or you can give me a call at my office here. My office is in Lakewood Ranch. My phone number is 805-368-7520. or you can reach me at Rieger, that's Rrieger, at totalmortgage.com.
All right. Thank you, guys. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put them below, and especially ideas for another video. And until then, we'll see you in the next video.
Take care.
Are you a retiree moving to or within Florida? Visit us at www.pointsouthflorida.com.